The Futon of Tottori. Long ago, in a certain village in the Tottori region, there lived a family who, though renting a small house, lived happily together. The father was a hard-working man, but he ruined his health through his labor, and before long he passed away. The mother continued to care for her young children, but the strain eventually overcame her as well, and she fell ill and followed her husband in death. The children left behind struggled to get by. On cold winter nights, the brothers shared a single futon to keep warm. However, the landlord of the house was a heartless man. One day, he came to the children's home and even took away their last remaining futon as payment for the rent. The landlord sold the futon to a second-hand dealer for money. After passing through several hands, the futon was eventually bought by the owner of a certain inn. Sometime later, a traveler from afar came to stay at that inn. After eating dinner, he soon fell asleep, exhausted from his journey. It was winter, and outside the snow was falling heavily. In the middle of the night, the traveler awoke, thinking he heard voices. He listened carefully. It sounded like children. What were they saying? "Brother, you must be cold." "No, you must be the one who's cold." And the voices were coming from the futon he was sleeping under. Startled, the traveler leapt out of the futon. The children's voices continued throughout the night. The next morning, pale and shaken, the traveler reported what had happened to the innkeeper. Puzzled, the innkeeper went around asking the second-hand dealers. He learned that the futon had belonged to two young brothers who had lived in a rented house. The brothers, he discovered, had died afterward in the bitter winter cold. Feeling deep pity for the children, the innkeeper held a proper memorial service for the brothers and for the futon. After that, the children's voices were never heard from the futon again. The Futon of Tottori. The end.